Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action on this Sunday afternoon at Gulfstream Park. We've got 10 races on the card. Upstairs, Pete Aiello will give you the scratches and the track conditions.
It's cloudy in Hallandale. We've had some rain. The main track is fast. The Topeka track is fast. The turf course still needs another day to dry out, so we are off the turf today. Ready for action. Racing at Gulfstream. Vanessa's Wish was quick to begin, but Belle of the South is charging up on her outside, and from the middle, here's Meet Me in the Air. So the three favorites are 1, 2, 3 early, moving out the rail, Mama Maritza N. Out in the center is All Gravy, Baby. Then back to the inside goes Kawama. 2 banks bar farther back to Champagne Melody, and Steady Flow finds herself last of all. Belle of the South is in front. 3 furlongs to run. Belle of the South by a length and a half. Beat Me in the Air is second. Vanessa's Wish on the outside third. 2 back to Kawama, who just ran into fourth, passing Mama Maritza N. Steady Flow gets a rally together about 8 lengths off the lead with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Belle of the South who wheels in on top. Trying to work to the heels of the leader is Meet Me in the Air. Trying to keep her bracketed in is Vanessa's Wish. As the leader drifts, Belle of the South, an eighth of a mile out, has the lead. Meet Me in the Air is second. Vanessa's Wish is between horses. 3 chances here, the 3 favorites. At the inside, Meet Me in the Air. From the outside, Belle of the South. In the middle, Vanessa's Wish. It's Belle of the South in front. Belle of the South wins 3 parts of a length. Vanessa's Wish outran Meet Me in the Air for second. Steady Flow is fourth, 57-1. And they're off. David Pepperman bobbled briefly after the break. Good start right next door for Gold Rules, who heads off for the early lead. Polazan is at the rail and moving up. Star Prince. Justin Smiles into the top flight, and on the far outside, David Pepperman. They're almost 5 in line, but not for long as David Pepperman marches up and around and goes quickly to the top. Polazan is back to second. Justin Smiles is third. Star Prince fourth. Gold Rules on the outside, racing from fifth. Then Chumelo ahead of Deep Star, who's 6 lengths behind, and he's 3 in front of the trailer, Hard Talk. To the backstretch now, it's David Pepperman, who has the lead by a length and a quarter, trying to catch a mid-race breather. Polazan comes off the inside to flank the leader in second. In between horses, Justin Smiles. At the inside, that's Star Prince, and out in the middle is Gold Rules. A gap of 2.5 more to Deep Star. He improves in front of Chumelo, and the trailer is Hard Talk. They make their way past the half in an opening half time of 48 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. David Pepperman by a length and a half. From between horses, Justin Smiles is now clearly into second. Polazan is at the rail third. Star Prince improves to take fourth and angles for a run. That's all for Gold Rules. Passed outside by an improving Deep Star as they run for home. Deep Star is on the move now. He was fifth. He's now third. Now second and charging to challenge David Pepperman, who's in front. 3/4, 112 and 3. David Pepperman, and on the far outside, Deep Star. He's on a roll now, and he just blew by to take the lead under Marcos Meneses. They're an eighth of a mile from home, but Deep Star has bid this field a pleasant Sunday good afternoon. He's on top by 3, by 4, and still moving away. At 70-1, Star Prince is rallied into second behind Deep Star, who's a clear and convincing winner. Star Prince second. David Pepperman clings to third from Justin Smiles fourth in 142 and 2. They're at the post. And they're off. Good start for the favorite. I'm a Peppa from down toward the inside, reaching out for early command. It's I'm a Peppa, loaned by Duran Hefe. Get Ready to Rock, Nature Boy, 16 Cigarettes. And then from between horses, Sweet Cha-Cha. The only one not near the lead is Swen in the run to the half-mile point. I'm a Peppa closed at 2-5 and is at the inside challenging for control. Get Ready to Rock is alongside in second. From between horses, Grand Hefe, 3 wide Nature Boy. Outside 16 Cigarettes, inside Sweet Cha-Cha, and Swen is last. 22-2 for the opening quarter. Yolber Torres and Ima Peppa have the lead. On the far outside, 16 Cigarettes. Sweet Cha-Cha. Acasio's got his hands full and tries to feed him some racetrack with a rail run. Here's Sweet Cha-Cha. Ima Peppa needs to hurry up as they're surrounding him on either side. From the back and Swen, they're on their way home. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Ima Peppa and Sweet Cha-Cha outside 16 Cigarettes. In the lane, it's Sweet Cha-Cha who blitzed on Ima Peppa and is trying to hold him back off, but Ima Peppa has other ideas and is surging again. Final 16th of a mile. Sweet Cha-Cha digs in. Sweet Cha-Cha has the lead. Sweet Cha-Cha wins it 3 parts of a length. Ima Peppa's second ahead of 16 Cigarettes third. Swen is fourth. 110-4.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Perfect start. Breezy Z, as expected, fleet of foot off the mark and leads clearly from Bottomless Mimosa and Pretty Liza. Trying to keep up early is Taboo Mischief, who's last of the 4. They chase Breezy Z. Breezy Z heads to the far turn on top by a length and a quarter. Second by is now the long shot Pretty Liza from Bottomless Mimosa in third. And Taboo Mischief is last of the 4, 4 lengths from the speed with 3 furlongs to run. Up front, Breezy Z nurses a length and a half lead through a 22-second flat opening quarter. Second is Pretty Liza, 3 wide Bottomless Mimosa third, and not out of last is Taboo Mischief. They run for home. It's Breezy Z trying to deliver on the 3-5 promise. Turns for home on top by 2. Pretty Liza is their second. Bottomless Mimosa, and on the outside, Taboo Mischief. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. And what has been an uneventful trip for Breezy Z. She was in front from the outset, and Bottomless Mimosa's running out of time. Breezy Z, Bottomless Mimosa. Now going to try to give Breezy Z a late challenge, but Breezy Z is saved by the way. They're off. Last in, first out. Rough Draft gets the first call and fires for the advantage. Moving up now is High Limit Room to challenge for control. Leanne's Warrior tries to hold rail ground, and Sultan the Great's not far away in the run to the half-mile point. Sultan the Great is challenging for control right alongside High Limit Room with Rough Draft 3 wide third. Leanne's Warrior is fourth at the rail, and Reverend Moon has a spot between horses. Getting started on the outside is Cosmic Speculation, a length and a half in front of Ensign Parker. Sterling Harmony is toward the rail, and Selecto is last. They run to the top of the stretch. High Limit Room, he has the lead 3 parts of a length. To the outside, Rough Draft is second, dropping back Sultan the Great. Circling horses wide is Selecto just inside of Ensign Parker. Off the turn in the stretch drive, High Limit Room rouse forward to try to finish the job. Down the center and coming after him is Rough Draft. Final 1/8 of a mile, we're down to 2. High Limit Room digs. On the outside, Rough Draft surging. Rough Draft gaining, but time ticking away. High Limit Room still there. High Limit Room in front. Rough Draft second, Sultan the Great third, Cosmic Speculation fourth, then Selecto in 56 flat. They're off. Hamdoon was off in traffic, and Hammond was second last to go. Far outside, Wooten was away quickly and reaches out for the early advantage. Tightened up for racing room again is Hammond. It's been a rough opening furlong for the big favorite. It's Wooten who's clear on top for Panici by a length and a half. Out in the middle, it's Amuletto with Pampero. They're second and third. On from fourth, it's Hammond. He still needs a little racing room. And the trailer is Hamdoon. They passed the half-mile marker. The opening quarter was cozy, and they swing to the far turn, 23-1 for that opening quarter. It's Wooten on top by a length and a quarter. At the inside, Hammond is in his slipstream, but he needs a way through. Outside, Pampero, driven in fourth is Amuletto, and closer at the back is Hamdoon. They reach the top of the stretch. Wooten is asked to sprint, and he does. He leads by a length and a half. Zayas getting Hammond into the clear. Meanwhile, Hamdoon is on the outside third. They straighten for the drive with three chances here. Wooten has to turn back Hammond as Hamdoon is dropped back to third. They're an eighth of a mile from home. Wooten on the inside, Hammond on the outside. Hammond on the outside gains the upper hand. Wooten is second. He's done everything he could, but he couldn't stay with the son of Charlatan. It's Hammond in front. Hammond to win by 2. Second, Wooten, 5 ahead of Hamdoon.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Good start in the middle for Sugar Buzz, who's headed off for the early advantage with challenges on both sides as Ragman ease up and around horses. Tall Story guards the rail. Shuffled back to second last is Bobby Bob, and up and around him is Secret Bajet Man. So the favorite is now last of the five. They chase the speed of the Ragman. Ragman around the turn on top by a length and a half. Tall Story second. Third is Secret Bajet Man from Sugar Buzz, and Bobby Bob on his outside. They make their way to the backstretch now. Jose Ferrer and Ragman at a big price. They lead 3 parts of a length. 3 wide Secret Bajet Man taking in all the Hallandale air. In between horses, it's Tall Story, a length and a half better than Bobby Bob, and Sugar Buzz is last. 23-3 for the opening quarter. They head to the half-mile point. Ragman setting a legit pace. He leads by a length over Tall Story, who's working between horses. That means he gets no breather. Outside it's Secret Bajet Man. In the white blinkers behind the speed is Sugar Buzz. And in the blue blinkers at the back is Bobby Bob. They went the half in 47-1. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Ragman working overtime but still in front. 3 wide at Secret Bajet Man. In the middle it's Tall Story. Looking for room behind the speed is Sugar Buzz. Meanwhile, Zayas will try to come around everybody while 4 wide on Bobby Bob as they reach the top of the stretch. Secret Bajet Man striding forward to take the lead. Tall Story softened up. Looking for a run is Sugar Buzz. Outside Bobby Bob. Plenty of hopes here. Sugar Buzz needs room. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Sugar Buzz gets room, and he's charging hard now after Secret Bajet Man. They come past the 8th pole. Secret Bajet Man. He has the lead to the outside. Sugar Buzz second, but his bid is stalled. They come home for the wire. It's Secret Bajet Man. He's clear by 2.5. Sugar Buzz was second. Tall Story held third over Bobby Bob fourth at 143 flat. And they're off. Mahavlich gets the first call and goes looking for the Leary with Commendatore Centaur. The favorite got away in great shape. Skellig Michaels on the far outside. Smoking a Pancake joins the top flight and marching through at the inside Beijing Boss in the run to the half-mile point. It's the Gray Mahavlich doing battle with Skellig Michael and Smoking a Pancake down at the inside Commendatore. From behind the speed, Beijing Boss has no place to go. Two back to Baby Back, then Sniper Jack. Out the back is Fortunate Rider. Around the far turn they go. Skellig Michael, Smoking a Pancake, locked up heads apart. Mahavlich rebids to take third, dropping back Commendatore. Then Beijing Boss, he got shuffled back. Splitting horses from the back. That's Fortunate Rider on the move into fourth with a quarter of a mile remaining. Skellig Michael has the lead. He hasn't shook the rail horse. Smoking a Pancake who fights on. Mahavlich is third and trying to gain ground through a 45 and 3/2 miles. Skellig Michael comes away with the lead. He needs to do a bit better than that though, as Smoking a Pancake is game toward the rail and Mahavlich has a shot at him on the outside. Final 16th of a mile. Smoking a Pancake digging in outside. It's the favorite who is upended. Smoking a Pancake from the favorite Skellig Michael. Smoking a Pancake beat him. Skellig Michael was second, Commendatore third, then Mahavlich fourth at 30-1. Smoke and a Pancake. They're off. In the center, Major King gets the first call, moving out the rail, Bold Advance. It will be Bold Advance who will lead the field on the run out of the chute. Second is Major King. From the outside, Bold Looker is an early third. Mr. Scatter, taking residence last of the four. That's where he always is in the early stages. But he's only about 5 lengths off the speed. The speed is a reasonable one as they race to the opening quarter. Major King and apprentice Dahlia Rivera leads 3 parts of a length from Bold Advance second toward the rail. A gap of 2.5 to Bold Looker, who's a patient third, and 2 more to Mr. Scatter. The quarter speed was ordinary, just 25 and 2. They head their way to the half-mile point. It's Major King. In front, 3 parts of a length, Bold Advance. Is there second, Rios. Has hold of Bold Looker, who's racing in third, and the trailer is Mr. Scatter. They pass the half-mile marker, and Major King's going to try to make a break for it, although I think Pimentel took Bold Advance in hand on purpose to get off the inside, and now he's on the re-rally from second. Called on but not responding yet is Bold Looker, and Mr. Scatter's on his outside. The pace lifts, and they run past the 3/8. It's Major King now at the 5/16, nursing a narrow lead. Bold Advance on the outside is second, but he's not by yet. Mr. Scatter's still a long way behind. Bold Looker's the one that's officially all finished as they reach the top of the stretch. It's the longest price in the group. It's Major King with 3/16 to hold, and Bold Advance the only one in range. It's Major King in front. Bold Advance takes another run at him. Major King digs. Bold Advance on the outside. Bold Advance at Major King. Major King, Bold Advance. Here's the wire. Photo finish. Comes down to a win photo. It was a stretch-long battle between Bold Advance and Major King. They're off. Away. Good start at the rail for It's a Lock. Reagan's Renegade has speed. Out in the center, it's Express Lane, who's not far away. Josh Reddy joins the top flight in the run to the opening quarter. Reagan's Renegade has a narrow lead. Josh Reddy is up and around, and It's a Lock is at the rail. Express Lane is now fourth, a gap of 2. That's After Party, racing outside of Candy Road. Getting started in the grill, and Teddy Bears at the back. They make their way to the final 3 furlongs. The leader, Josh Reddy, at the rail. It's a lock. 3 wide. Express Lane. These 3 almost in line. 3 back to Negril. Dropping back tamely was Reagan's Renegade. Now they're at a quarter of a mile from home. It's a lock with the rail position and the lead for Leonel Reyes. It's a lock. Moves off the turn with a 2.5 length widening lead now. It's a lock looking more and more likely. From the outside, it's Express Lane trying to hold on for second. Josh Reddy outrunning him. Negril might outrun both of them, but nobody's outrunning It's a Lock. It's a lock, indeed. The son of Silver State reports home a 4-length winner. Negril is up for second. Josh Reddy ran third. Then Teddy Bear fourth. And Express Lane to complete your high five.
That wraps up opening weekend of the Sunshine Meet here at Gulfstream Park. We're back with you on Friday for another week of thoroughbred racing action. Come and join us at Gulfstream Park.